Alright, it's a bit hard to see, but I'm having to do this now because it's the only time I have time to do this. Basically, power inverter changes DC to AC. This one's 750 watts from Harbor Freight. You plug the negative to the negative. I'm using a dedicated ground that the Silverados give you. If you don't have that, you would put it on the black, or the which is the negative. Look for the minus on your battery. Put the red, which I haven't put on yet, onto the red, the positive. Look for the plus and red. Look for both. Don't just hope that whoever messed with your car last knew what they were doing. I have a dedicated external battery terminal here that I'm going to use. Alright, I want to demonstrate, make sure the inverter is off, which it is, that it is normal to get a spark when you are plugging these ones in, especially the higher powered ones. These tend to have, well, they don't tend to, they have capacitors in them to boost the voltage up from 12 to 110. They need to be charged, you're going to see a spark. So, here we go. Yeah, see? Just a little tiny spark. Sometimes it's bigger if you leave it on. I've done that before accidentally. And polarity really does matter with these. It's not like, oh, it probably won't matter. It's, if you screw this up, you could be doing something to your vehicle that you don't want to deal with. Alright, to power the device on, make sure nothing is touching on the back terminals. Neither of these terminals should be touching any metal on the back. The black theoretically would be fine because it would be grounded, but just better safe than sorry. The red, you need to make sure that it's not touching anything away here. It's probably good to do that before you hook stuff up. Alright, powering on the inverter, you just press the button, it beeps, you're charged. When you are plugging stuff in, I prefer to have it off just for safety. Now, God only knows if this damn thing's going to power this thing, but it's worth a shot. I'm going to plug this in. Of course, you'd be doing this with your vehicle running if you didn't have two batteries. I have two batteries, so that's the advantage. Sorry, the camera's not focusing. So I got two batteries. It's not a worry of me since I'm only running it for a minute. So, power on. And this is going to be a pretty hard test on this thing. Well, overload kicked in. It'd probably run it if the vehicle was running, but the overload got me. But it does work. Now, vacuum cleaner is probably the worst thing to do this with. If you're running a refrigerator, I have run fridges off this. I'm not pulling my refrigerator out to test that. Not worth the 15-20 minutes it would take to do that, and run extension cords and all that, especially since I'm leaving on a trip tomorrow. So, it does work. It's just, don't run your vacuum cleaner on it. It's not the nicest thing to do. What I will do is I will start the vehicle and demonstrate that you do get more power when running a vehicle. Alright, here's our test with the vehicle running. The vacuum cleaner is running, the inverter is not complaining. You can follow that cord if you want. It goes here. So it does work. And this is probably more passing the inverter's capacity. Let me shut the truck off. When you turn the vehicle on and off, make sure the inverter is powered off and disconnected. Alright, so what you will see, also if you saw me move the clip, make sure you don't do something stupid and like put this on the positive. You will get a spark and it could mess up your inverter. Keep the colors alike if you're using the CenterTech 750 watt Harbor Freight inverter. That's probably where you're going to find one right now, if anywhere. When you're powering these off and you're done, like I am, unplug your devices and you can put your rubber protective caps on if you like. Go ahead and disconnect one. I would recommend disconnecting the black terminal first and turn it on. Let the capacitors drain. You'll hear it stop beeping like that, and what you want to do is you want to press the button one last time turn the inverter off. Then disconnect it from your vehicle. If you are using something like this, cap it, and then you're done. Hopefully this helps.